Hello again and welcome back to another one. And while the heated debates are still on, Kendrick Lamar decided to pull a fast one on hip-hop fans around the world as he named his new diss 616, which is Father's Day, and dropped it on Drake 616 in LA. And while you could summarize the first diss song as Kendrick going at Drake's character, or lack thereof, according to Kendrick, since he took a surgical approach to assassinate Drake's character on Euphoria, well, on 616 in LA, Kendrick chose a different route. This time he set his iron sights on Drake's team and the people who he surrounds himself with. And boy, even academics was called into question, and today we'll be exploring some highlights from 616, including academics' reaction when he found out he caught some hands on this one, and we'll also be exploring some early reactions so far and also hidden meanings. And at the latter part of the video, we have more on the conversation that's been on from rappers. And the game went off on social media, snapping at J. Cole in the process, and as usual, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section later. And starting with the title 616, users have been pulling up multiple entendres linked to this apart from Father's Day, as it has also been linked to O.J. Simpson's trial date and also the fact that Nicole Brown Simpson was buried on 616 in 94. Tupac's birthday is 616. The show Euphoria that Drake was an executive producer on also premiered on 616 in 2019, and 616 has even been linked to Revelations 616 in the Bible when Judgment Day comes. And when you take into context some imagery from Kendrick's last album and the fact that Kendrick mentions Elohim in 616, this is quite interesting. To be honest, the Bible reference may not be a reach. And here's some context of what this is about. Cosmic disturbances on Judgment Day from Revelations 6:15, 16, and 17. And the kings of the earth, the great men, the rich men, the commanders, the mighty men, every slave and every free man hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who is able to stand? Damn. And here's a quick summary of 616. Kendrick suggests that Drake has surrounded himself with wolves who are around him to only take from him. They don't even look out for his best interest. In fact, he alleges that some of Drake's people can't wait for him to fall off. And he also went off on Drake for using propaganda and social media bots to sway public opinion during this beef. And here are some highlights. Yeah, somebody's lying. I could see the vibes on Ak. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back. And here's AK's initial reaction to the bar, and also his reaction at the end.
Somebody's lying, I can see the vibes on Ak. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no
nigga, what? Hold up.
Must be.
How am I compromised? Why you say fuck me for? Damn, chat. Fuck. This boy is good. I'm gonna give him his credit. This boy is good. He is good. This is tough. I like it. I like it.
And this got social media buzzing. Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Fake bully. I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tootsie slide up out of this one? And Kendrick kept going. It was fun until you started put money in the streets, then lost money because they came back with no receipts. More, if you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. And this is wild because Kendrick is giving credence to the rumor that Drake put money down for his people to find dirt on Pusha T, but they took the money and found nothing. Also think Nipsey Hussle, and people are beginning to notice pattern when it comes to Drake and his people. Check this out. Pusha T, The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar have all said OVO got leaks in that operation, but to be honest, the fact that Drake sent a feature request to get Kendrick to feature on First Person Shooter shows that he needs to work on developing his discernment, and he needs to start with the person who gave him the idea to ask Kendrick for a feature, knowing their history. And yes, Academics has given credence to Kendrick's lyrics on Euphoria about this, that a feature request was allegedly sent. Check out some snippets from Academics speaking on this.
I now have good authority to say that allegedly Drake hit up Kendrick. Now, if you think about this entire timeline and beef with that in mind, makes sense. So First Person Shooter, Drake hit up Kendrick to say, hey, we got an open for you. It's me and Cole. Come holla at me. Do the song. Kendrick doesn't do the song. Then he hears the song, and the song is a bunch of niggas who's talking about me and you is a Spider-Man meme and blah, 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 blah. And he says, man, these bum-ass niggas who couldn't get a feature from me is now acting like they're number one and number two. Fuck both of them. I know some people now feel like I'm OVO's spokesperson. I have not asked Drake about this, and to be honest, I would rather not ask him about it because I want to get on my speculation shit.
And Kendrick continued the Prince and Michael Jackson scheme with this one. Your Lil Memes is losing steam. They figured you out. The forced opinions is not convincing. Y'all need a new route. It is time you look around on who's around you. Before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do. And there's layers to this because Michael Jackson was reportedly suspicious about the people around him before he passed in 2009. And remember, it was someone around Michael Jackson that was held responsible for his passing, his personal physician, convicted for involuntary manslaughter. And there's more, as one of Michael Jackson's most successful singles is You Are Not Alone that went #1 in the United States. And this adds layers. What layers, you might ask? Well, R. Kelly is responsible for writing You Are Not Alone for Michael Jackson. And users on the web have been going off right now, as this track was also produced by Jack Antonoff, and posts like these have since gone viral. Drake said, make another one for the Swifties, and Kendrick drops another diss record produced by Taylor Swift's producer. It is so many layers and levels to this ish. Only the slow class don't get it, and we have a lot more to come from this, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And the Game decided to share his thoughts on this beef so far when Joe Budden podcast co-host made this claim on Twitter. I want one of these rap dudes to diss Game, just so y'all can see what a proper diss record looks like. But thankfully, users hit back with, respectfully, Game shouldn't drop nothing after this, lol, respectfully. MFers think we forgot about the disaster called the Black Slim Shady. However, this tweet gassed up the Game and he took to social media to add, because my level of disrespect has no limit and I can actually rap. Fans gon' choose up with whatever artist is currently safe for the culture to love as a whole, but every real rap dude in this ish know who to play with and who not to. Hip-hop/rap, or whatever y'all calling it these days, was already watered down, then Cole apologized and turned this ish into Kool-Aid with no sugar. And while Game is already getting blasted since his last diss flopped, some have called on J. Cole. Bro, you can't be the butt of everybody's joke. Come at these guys. I rocked with you for a decade. So disappointing. But just so you know, Game has already hinted that he is Team Drake. And check this out from Glasses Malone. To my West Coast family rooting against Kendrick, you are the weakest link. Laughing emoji. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.